Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your love reading. This will be a you and them love reading where I will look at your energies as well as the energies of the person that you are in a connection with. This will be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It'll be a general reading, so will not resonate with everyone watching. Keep that in mind. Maybe only some of the message will resonate with you, and that's okay. Check back next week if it doesn't resonate for you at all. All right, Sagittarius, let's get into it. For Sagittarius spirit, regarding the person they are thinking about at this time. Huge thank you to everyone who has liked, shared, commented, and subscribed. I really appreciate it. I'm using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck here. What is the energy that Sagittarius is bringing to this connection, spirit? What is the energy that Sagittarius is bringing to this connection? Interesting. We got moth and rabbit. The rabbit is kind of very fearful, very anxious energy. They're always worried that the worst will happen. The moth, though, it's like something is drawing you in with the moth. Let me look real quick at the keywords of the rabbit, and then I'll look at the keywords of the moth. Rabbit. Keywords are afraid of everything, overwhelmed, and frozen. And then the moth, impulsive, hasty, wishful. Grass is greener on the other side. We're attracted to the shiny and new. Interesting. So I feel like you see the, possibly you are interested in something that is very new and alluring. Maybe this is the person that you are thinking about here, where they're, new to you or attract you in some way. But I feel like at the same time, you're kind of worried. So let's see, Sagittarius. Tell me about the person that Sagittarius is in a connection with. What are their energies in this connection? The person that Sagittarius is in a connection with. What are their energies in this connection? Okay, Lamb. Ooh. So maybe there's something here that either your person needs to tell you or wants to tell you, or some sort of message that you are going to receive. Now the Lamb, let me see the keywords to the Lamb. Peaceful, prophetic, patient, the bearer of an important message. So I feel like your person has something to say to you. I feel like they're also willing to be patient. So two very different energies here. And just because I'm saying that this is you, Sagittarius, and this is your person, feel free to reverse the roles if they resonate, because energy can be flipped. But in the interest of not confusing people watching, I'm just going to say this is your person. So very different energies here. One of you is a little bit kind of like on high alert, almost like an impulsive energy. And then one of you is very kind of peaceful and patient and go with the flow with the Lamb. And they have something to say. So we'll see if that comes out here when I do the tarot. So I'm using the Light Seers Tarot today for Sagittarius spirit. Messages for Sagittarius regarding the person they are thinking about at this time. Messages for Sagittarius, please. What do they need to know about this person? So I'm going to be looking at your energies, your person's energies, and the mutual energies between you. But please remember that it might not resonate with everyone watching. And, if it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. It just wasn't your reading this time around, and that's perfectly fine. Just because you're watching this particular video doesn't mean this reading is for you. All right, let's get into this. I do reversals on my channel as well, so if reverse cards come out, please don't comment that there's a lot of reversals, because yeah, I can't control the message. It's whatever comes out in the cards. All right, for Sagittarius. Let's start with you, Sagittarius. Spirit, tell me about Sagittarius and their thoughts or feelings in this connection. What are their energies in this connection at this time? What are their thoughts or energies in this connection at this time, Sagittarius, please? Okay, I want two. 10 of Cups reverse and Knight of Cups. I feel like some of you are kind of either waiting for an offer of love or waiting for an apology. And I feel like there's disappointment surrounding this, whether you're waiting for an apology or whether you're waiting for an expression of love. There's something that's a little bit disappointing or heartbreaking. What else can you tell me about Sagittarius? I am going to clarify most of these, so this is just the initial message that I'm getting here. What else for Sagittarius? Two of Pentacles, a decision, weighing options, juggling multiple things, going back and forth, trying to do it all, that kind of energy, which really goes with this rabbit energy here. I think it has to do with a partnership because I have the Lovers reversed at the bottom, Gemini energy. So tell me about the person that Sagittarius is in a connection with at this time. What are their energies in this connection, Spirit? What are their thoughts or feelings towards Sagittarius or this connection? What energies are they bringing to this connection? 7 of Wands. Interesting. Look at that woman in this card. Very peaceful, unbothered, calm energy there. Even though there's opposition, even though there's, you know, all these people kind of wanting to compete or argue or bring conflict, they're completely unbothered, which I'm glad I'm using this deck. Most of the decks in tarot don't have this type of image for the 7 of Wands. So, but it goes with this Lamb energy. What else for this person that Sagittarius is dealing with? What else can you tell me, Spirit, about their energies at this time? Oh, 9 of Swords. So maybe your person's just peaceful on the outside. Maybe they have something to say that comes out of guilt or remorse. Maybe they don't want to show their true emotions here with the 9 of Swords. This 9 of Swords is this rabbit energy. Maybe your person is seeing you as this worried, stressed, anxious. What else can you tell me? What else can you tell me for this? What else can you tell me for Sagittarius, this person? For some reason, I don't want to take cards yet. What else can you tell me about the person that Sagittarius is dealing with? It's way too many. Five of Cups reversed. Okay. So I feel like the message your person wants to tell you, I feel like it's, number one, is a message they've thought about for a while. And I feel like it has to do with something that happened between you in the past. I feel like your person wants to recover something. We'll clarify and see. So let's look at the mutual energies here. For Sagittarius, Spirit, what are the mutual energies between Sagittarius and this person? What are their mutual energies here? Oh, okay. Well, we got the Strength card, Leo energy here, and 2 of Swords reversed. Courage to make a decision. controlling the emotion when it comes to making a decision, not letting your emotions overwhelm you or affect you when it comes to making a decision. You could be dealing with a Leo. One of you could have Leo in your chart as well. Now, the Two of Swords, I'm going to have to clarify that, because when it's reversed, it can mean two very opposite things. It can mean, on one hand, you've made the decision finally after being undecided, or you refuse to make a decision. Maybe it's too much for you to make the decision. So we'll clarify and see. Spirit, help me clarify these messages for Sagittarius, please. Let's start with this Strength card. Why is the Strength card here? What can you tell me about Strength? What can you tell me about Strength? The Chariot, another major arcana here. Cancer energy, moving forward, choosing a direction. What can you tell me about the Two of Swords reversed? Oh, okay. Well, that's too many, but I'm going to take them. Tower. What happened? What happened, Sagittarius? This is an unexpected shakeup of some sort. Something happened in your connection here. Maybe there wasn't very good communication, or someone was or is emotionally closed off here. There's a small offer here with the Page of Pentacles. So either this offer caused a tower, or someone used a tower as a chance to make an offer here. But there's something off with the King of Swords reversed. This is not a very good energy. This could be an energy that is maybe interfering in your connection, or it could be an energy that has to do with bad communication or deception of some sort. Maybe that caused a tower. I'm getting a lot of messages here. I think a tower moment forced someone to make a decision regarding a new opportunity or making an offer of some sort. I feel like this tower caused your connection. Something had to happen in your connection that was off balance. Maybe either communication was off balance, or maybe one of you wasn't really honest with the other, something like that. But I feel like despite all of that, you want to move forward with this person, or they want to move forward with you, because this is mutual energy. So both of you are in here. One of you could be the ones that want to move things forward, both of you or the other person. I don't think whatever has happened has, I have the Queen of Swords at the bottom. That's that communication clarity. Again, not a lot of emotion here. There's like a controlling of emotions here. I feel like this might be your person. I feel like they look calm and collected on the outside, but I feel like there's a lot going on deep down. But like I said, there's still opportunity or potential for success here, or at least someone wants to keep this going. So let's look over here. Tell me about this Knight of Cups. Why is the Knight of the World reversed? Unfinished business, lack of closure, unable to start a new cycle. Can I get one more for the Knight of Cups? This could be a delayed new beginning here. What can you tell me about this Knight of Cups, please? Empress reversed. So I feel like someone here is apologizing, or, it could go both ways. I'm getting a lot of major arcana here. It could go both ways. Either someone wants to apologize for the fact that nothing has been able to really get off the ground here. Nothing has been able to be manifested or grown. Or they could be apologizing for someone interfering in this connection. But for some of you, I feel that this could be someone expressing how they feel despite the fact that nothing has really happened, which is kind of strange. It's almost as if there's a lot of setbacks and delays and false starts, but it doesn't keep someone's feelings from staying the same. And this could be you feeling this way towards someone else, that even though nothing has really taken off, Sagittarius, you still have the same feelings for this person, the same hope for moving things forward. Even though there's been a lot of disappointment and heartbreak. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles. What's the Two of Pentacles doing here? What's Two of Pentacles doing here? Queen of Swords. What else can you tell me about the Two of Pentacles? Whatever decision this is, or whatever options you are kind of like going back and forth about, you're doing it with a very clear mind, clear head here. Tell me more about the Two of Pentacles. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Four of Swords. You're really reflecting, thinking, not taking a lot of action here. I think this has to do with, and here's Two of Wands reversed. I think this has to do with a path that you are choosing, whether you should go on a whole different path, whether you stay or go, what to do about either this person or this situation. I feel like you're doing a lot of reflecting here about what has happened in your connection, but also what hasn't happened. So let's look over here. Tell me about this Seven of Wands. Why is the Seven of Wands here? Oh, that's way too many. Why is the Seven of Wands here? King of Pentacles. Stability. Someone grounded. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. King of Pentacles tends to be in a commitment. Some of you could be dealing with someone who's already in some sort of a connection. Or your person is very stable, grounded, and has, not a care in the world here. Doesn't care who is standing in their way. They stand up for themselves or what they believe in here. Can you get one more for the Seven of Wands? There's the Seven of Wands here. Yeah, I feel like your person's already in some sort of a connection here, or is dependent on or not free of a certain situation with the Nine of Pentacles reversed. I feel like some of you are definitely dealing with an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That Nine of Pentacles is my Virgo card. Does not have to be, but some of you are. Interesting. Maybe your person is not doing very well in the connection they're currently in. Maybe they're financially dependent or have some sort of attachment financially to someone. Why is the Nine of Swords here? Why is the Nine of Swords here? Magician reversed. So this is something that's not being manifested. I feel like your person is worried about something that's not happening or that they're not able to make happen. Knight of Pentacles. I think it's that opportunity, that offer that they want to make to you, that message. I feel like it's very slow, partly because your person, it does not have either the resources to make it happen, or there's a lot going on in their life that is keeping them from making this happen. And they might not appear like there's a lot going on, but I feel like there is. For some of you, your person is definitely facing opposition when it comes to making this happen with you. Like, it's like a fight. And it's almost like your person wants to make an offer here, wants to go after something new, but they're trapped in some way with the Eight of Swords. Either mentally trapped, you know, fearful, not seeing a way out of their situation, which is just causing even more delays, you know. I feel like it's almost like they're hitting a wall when it comes to making something happen. Why is the Five of Cups reversed here? Spirit, why is the Five of Cups reversed? What can you tell me about this Five of Cups? Reversed. Page of Cups reversed. Heartbreak, disappointment. I feel like your person has been, you know, whatever hasn't happened between you, I think they're sad about it. Emotional about it. Ace of Swords reversed. Interesting. Can I get one more for the Five of Cups reversed? This could be a message that's not coming through. Can I get one more for the Five of Cups reverse? Emperor energy. Aries sign there, and then the Six of Wands at the bottom. So because the Emperor is here and I have the Page of Cups reversed here, I'm not going to take this Ace of Swords reverse as deception. I feel like it's either communication that is not taking place at all or a blocked message. Because the Emperor is a no-nonsense kind of person. They don't deal with, they don't need to use deception to get things done. They're not that type of energy. So I feel like your person here, when it comes to either they're really missing you, wanting to get you back, wanting to recover what they've lost with you, whatever those, you know, whatever the reason, I feel like there's something that they haven't told you about that. A message that hasn't come through here. But I think they're going to do something about it with the Emperor. I don't think your person's just going to sit back and just let things happen. I think they really are going to try to make something happen here with the Six of Wands. Success. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes. I really appreciate it. And hopefully I'll see you in another video. Take care.